Hey there, this is Red. It's time for a Red Reveals. All right, so I got an early Father's Day present because I didn't think that Drax was going to get here. I got my notice from Team Covenant that they were shipping a bit late because Fantasy Flight got stuff late to them, but I also order a bunch of extras for Miniature Market, and that's what I use to that's what I distribute out and break apart and sell on the site. And those actually arrived on Sunday. So I didn't think I was going to get them till next week, which would have probably put me into next weekend before making some stuff. So anyway, I've got a Drax to open up on Father's Day. What a great present. So let's go through this. Haven't looked at Drax a whole lot to see what's there. So this should be interesting. So I've kind of stayed away from spoilers and things. So let's pop it open here. Let's see what we've got on the back here. We've got, let's see here, 24 hero cards. Yotat the Destroyer. He looks like a nice guy. Is he like a big Ninja Turtle kind of thing going on there? Anyway, all right, so there's Drax. It's the back side, and we've got our insert here. Let's see, get this out of the way. There's Drax, he looks pretty cool. And we've got our poster. Unfolding it. There we go. Drax. And let's see what we've got on the back here. So Drax Hero Pack. What else do we have here? We have comes with everything you need. Yada yada yada. New keyword piercing. Discards any tough stuff. And looks like he's protection. All right. So it doesn't look like there's anything too new in the rules for this character. And let's see what we come up with. All right. I need my knife again. Get into this pack. All right. Pop, unwrap, get out of the way here. Oop, oop, there it goes. All right. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Move Drax out of the way so we can put Drax in the way. All right. So we've got Drax. Let's start on the alter ego side here. All right, so we've got Drax. He's got 4 recovery, which is really good. Hand size 6 and 14 hit points. Wow, that's amazing. All right, what do we have here? Forced response. After you change to this form, remove all vengeance counters from Drax. Heal 2 damage from him for each vengeance counter removed this way. Interesting. So he looks like he's going to be a high health hero and a lot of healing. All right. So what's on the opposite side here? We've got Drax himself. 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense. Well, that doesn't seem too powerful. Hand size 4. Whoa. He was hand size what? 6. And then we dropped the hand size 4. That's crazy. All right. What else do we have here? Drax gets +1 attack for each vengeance counter on him. Okay, so his attack ramps. Response, after the villain attacks Drax, place 1 vengeance counter here to a maximum of 3. If you cannot, draw a card. Okay, so he has 1 attack, but it's going to build up. It's kind of like Juggernaut gaining steam, I guess, after the villain attacks. So, ooh, there's some of those cards. There's some of the build that forces the villain to attack you. Looking like those seemed kind of iffy in previous sets, like there were some combos, but Drax may really like that force the villain to attack kind of stuff. Cool. All right, hand size 4. Oh, that's painful though. But I guess you get a draw card if you've got 3 vengeance counters on you. And you've got 14 health, so you're going to be taking some hits. So that'll be interesting. All right, let's see what other cards are in here. So let's move Drax. We'll move him right down over here as we go through the other cards. All right, so we've got Mantis. So Mantis is 2 cost, 2 thwart, 1 attack with 3 health, and we've got 2 consequential on the attack. So ideally you're not attacking much with Mantis. So exhaust Mantis and deal 1 damage to her. Heal 3 damage from an identity. Ooh, I think that card is going to be pretty popular. Yeah, if this was a aspect card, I think that would be in a lot of decks, but that's awesome for Drax. Very good. All right. Fight me, coward. So, zero cost event, hero action, ready your hero, draw a card, the villain attacks you. All right, and that's going to get him another vengeance counter too. So, you're going to ready him up. You're going to get potentially 2 cards if you're up all the way on vengeance counters, and you're going to take a villain hit. Nice. All right. And you've got 1, 2 of those. All right, then we have Intimidation. 1 cost event hero action, so it's a thwart. Remove X threat from a scheme where X is equal to your attack. Okay. That's pretty cheap, and you could be ramped up to what, like 4 attack at that point, so could be nice. All right, Knife Leap. Reduce the cost to pay this card by 1 for each vengeance counter on Drax, so this could potentially be a free card. When you make a basic attack, you get +5 attack. That attack gains overkill and piercing. All right, so if you've got a mad Drax, that's going to be a nasty card. So he's going to be at 4 attack because you would have 3 vengeance counters on you. Plus, you're going to get another +5, and it's going to have overkill and piercing. Wow. And is that just a different angle of this card? Is it just different artwork for the same thing? Well, I guess he's in the city here and he's in the forest here. It looks like we have a kind of a reoccurring theme of Drax coming at you with 2 knives. All right, so anyway, we've got 1, 2 of those. We have a parry. Wait, it's not an offensive card? So parry is 0 cost event for defense, hero interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. Ooh, nice. Okay. So a Drax that's fully up to steam could take a Rhino charge, right? So that's pretty awesome. But if he's not powered up, that's kind of, well, it's still not bad. 0 cost, double your attack would be 2. So 0 cost to reduce 2 damage is not all that bad. All right, so 2 parries. We've got a payback. Another 0 cost card. So this must be getting after his 4 hand size there. We're trying to have low cost cards. All right, it's an attack event, and we have after the villain attacks you, deal X damage to the villain where X is equal to your attack. All right. Payback, payback. Drax's Knife. While in hero form, Drax gets +1 attack. There we go. There's got to be 2 of those, right? Oh, nope. Oh, there's Drax's Knife and Drax's other knife. All right. While in hero form, Drax gains Retaliate 1. Okay, so he's got 2 knives. It's just his knife and his other knife. That's pretty awesome. All right. Then we have Dwee Theft Mastery. After Drax makes a basic attack, draw a card. Ooh. That looks nice. Like that. And that's an upgrade that just stays out, right? Yep. We're mitigating our 4 hand size there with some good cards. Let's see here. When Drax would be defeated, instead set his hit point dial to 4, change him to alter ego form, remove this card from the game. Too stubborn to die. Wow, that is awesome. I like it. That's an amazing card. Well, say that's an amazing card. Let's see, hit points to 4. Drax will be defeated, says hit points to 4. Change him to alter ego. So he's going to go to 4. If he's got vengeance counters, wow, that's going to be really interesting because you can take him, if this is sitting out, you take him all the way down. Let's say he's got 2 vengeance counters on him, right? You're going to set your hit point dial to 4. You're going to change him to alter ego. And then heal 2 damage for each vengeance counter. So if you've built up vengeance counters, you're going to go to 4 + 2 for each vengeance counter on there. So you could potentially come back with 10 health after too stubborn to die, right? Because if you had 3 vengeance counters, you don't actually die, and it's almost like healing. Ah, okay. Oh, oh, Drax is looking pretty nice so far to me, anyway. And it's kind of crazy because I'm not a huge protection player, but I'm getting into it. The protection characters have been really nice recently. All right, so we've got Martyr. Martyr is one thwart, so we're gonna do our aspect cards. One thwart, two attack, three health. Guardian, four cost. Why four cost for those stats? So after Martyr takes consequential damage from performing an attack, if that attack defeated an enemy, give her a tough status card. Oh, okay. So that could be pretty cool. All right. We've got Moon Dragon. So three cost ally, one thwart, one attack, one consequential damage each, two health. Action, exhaust and discard Moon Dragon. Choose a minion. That minion attacks another enemy of your choice. That is interesting. So you could have maybe a minion attack the villain and take retaliate or something like that, potentially take another one out. But you have to discard Moon Dragon at that point. Huh. That'll be fun to see how that one plays. All right, counterpunch. After your hero defends against an attack, deal damage to the enemy equal to your hero's attack. I can see how that totally fits into the Drax deck. Would kind of like new cards, but you know, counterpunch is perfect for this deck, it looks like. So we've got deflection, hero interrupt, two cost event, and it's a skill. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that damage, discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the amount prevented this way. All right, that's going through a lot of cards, but 2 cost to prevent 5 is pretty big. All right, we got 2, 3 of those. All right, Hard Knocks. 3 cost event. It's an attack event in our protection deck. And what is that? Is that Star-Lord's gun there? So hero action, attack. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is defeated by this attack, give your hero a tough status card. All right, more tough status going on. 4 damage to an enemy. That's going to take out a lot of minions out there, and it must be Star-Lord because we got a Star-Lord quote at the bottom there, right? All right. Card looks pretty good. All right, what else are we after here? 3 of those. We've got a leading blow with Miss Marvel on there. When your hero, it's a tactic, 0 cost event. All right, when your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Reduce your hero's attack for this attack by the number of printed boost icons on the card. If this attack still deals damage, ready your hero. All right, so what are we looking at there? So that is when Drax is fully up to steam. That is a great card. You could get your +1 bonus to attack. You got 3 things on him, so he's at +5. So he would almost always be doing damage. I can't think of a thing where there's more than 3 boost icons on there. Is there a card out there with more than 3? I mean, so Drax should be fairly safe in playing this card most of the time. So, and you're going to do your damage and you get to ready your hero. So that's kind of cool. All right, 1, 2, 3 of those. Also, okay. That's an interesting card. I think it makes sense in this deck. I don't know about other protection setups, but this one could work well. All right, then we have a 1 cost event, Subdue. So hero interrupt. When an enemy initiates an attack, that enemy gets -3 for that attack. Okay, it's 1 cost. Not too bad. 1, 2, 3 of those. We've got Indomitable in here. So let's see here. After your hero defends, discard Indomitable, ready your hero. There's a whole lot of stuff to get Drax back up in this deck here. So we've got 2 of those. All right, Gamora. So Gamora's got 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 cost and 3 health. Do like that artwork. That's pretty cool artwork. Play only if you have Guardian trait. Hero response after Gamora attacks or thwarts. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an event. Then add that card to your hand. That, and then only if you could play Gamora in the Gamora deck. That would be really awesome. But that is a pretty cool card. I like that one. All right, we've got Athletic Conditioning. Discard a stun or confuse status card from your hero. 1 cost. Not an exciting card. There's a lot of repeats in here. I think we've seen, what, 3 repeats so far? All right, Energy, Genius, Strength. He's going to need those double resources because he's only got 4 cards in hero form, and he wants to stay hero form. All right, Memories of Another Life. Give to the Drax player. You may flip the alter ego form, choose, exhaust your alter ego, remove Memories of Another Life from the game. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, this card gains Surge and discard its obligation. Ooh, okay, so it would surge and then it would go away. Ouch. Okay. So getting stunned, not cool. Especially with Drax, who is going to be kind of based on going after you with attack. All right. What else do we have in here? We've got Cull the Weak side scheme. Yotat the Destroyer has made his mission to rid the galaxy of those he deems inferior. Each enemy gets +2 attack. Ouch. Okay. Not bad if you're keeping your enemies under control, but I could see in like an Ultron deck, if you were out there and the drone suddenly powered up with that, that could be really nasty. Some decks, not a big deal at all. Other decks, that's going to be horrible. All right, then we've got Yotat the Destroyer. 1 scheme, 3 attack, 5 health, guard, retaliate 1. And it's got 3 boost icons on it. What did his other one have? That one's got, oop, my finger's covering it, 2 boost icons on it. Okay. All right, he's not all that bad. Retaliate 1 is annoying. 5 health is kind of annoying, but I think the 3 attack is a bit rough, but he's not so far all that bad of a minion. We have here, challenge accepted is an attachment, and it has Surge. So attached to the enemy with the highest attack, forced response. After Drax deals 4 or more damage to attached enemy with a single attack, discard this card. All right, so to attached enemy with a single attack. So it has to be to that enemy. And it's an enemy with the highest attack, so probably going to end up being the villain, and it's going to give the villain +2 attack. All right. Well, the other cards aren't horrible. That one is pretty rough. I will destroy you. When revealed, alter ego, it's going to surge. When revealed a hero, Yotat the Destroyer attacks you with +1 attack. If no attack was made this way, the villain attacks you. All right. And there's a couple of those, so that's going to be kind of painful in the decks where the villain's coming after you. All right, so that's our pre-constructed deck, so we'll be playing with that pretty soon against Rhino. So we're out of our pre-built deck, and let's take a look at the list. Just take a look at the list there real fast. So there we go. Mantis, I really like Mantis there. Gamora is looking really good. I think that's going to be a strong card. Some fun cards in this set here. All right. Whoa. All right, let's see what we've got now. Now we've got cards that are bonus cards. We've got Bring It with Rocket, of course, so fitting. Max 1 per phase, which is, and it's a 0 cost card. Aggression event. All right, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. That could be a lot of fun. I like that. All right, it's a 0 cost one, and it's going to be a very circumstantial, dependent upon what deck. That's going to be one that you probably don't want to put in every deck when you play against all the villains, But if you're building to go against a specific one, also in multiplayer, probably going to be great too. All right. Bring it out of there. We got Think Fast. So play only if your identity has the Guardian trait. Oh, the other one didn't have that, did it? Nope. Okay. Just double checking. Take 1 damage, confuse the villain. Ooh, I like that. All right, so 2 so far have rocket on it. Is our 3rd one going to have rocket on it also? Nope, it's not rocket. All right, so we've got regroup. Interrupt. When an ally is defeated by an enemy attack, return it to its owner's hand instead of discarding it. Force interrupt. When the round ends, discard this card. So it's a tactic that's going to go out there. That's interesting there. There's probably going to be a lot of play. It's going to be another one of those cards that leadership just probably did not need to make it more powerful. So I like it though. It's a good card. It's 1 cost. It's a tactic. It's going to sit out there. Also going to get cards out of your hand. You're not limited to the number of them you have out there. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good card. And then Enhanced Physique at the end, which fits Drax, but again, a little bit disappointed in that. So, but it's when these cards first came out, I was kind of meh on these cards, but I think that over time they're pretty nice because you're getting 3 for 2, and it's a card out of your deck while it's in play. So, also, what are we looking at there? We're looking at what are our repeat cards out of here? So we've got Enhanced Physique as repeats. Out of the rest of this stuff, what else do we have that are repeats? We've got nope. We got counter punches. We've got nope. Indominables. We got athletic conditioning. Oh, there's always those in there, right? So, well, not always, but pretty often there's a double resources in there. And I'm totally glad Drax has those because his hand size is pretty bad hero side. So what we're looking at there is 3 athletic conditionings, a couple of indomitables, a couple of counter punches, enhanced physique. So that's a little bit meh on the cards coming out of this pack, but there's so many nice cards in here. So I like Drax's cards. Drax's cards are really good. Some of these I think would be super powerful if they were outside of Drax, but you know, that's the way your hero stuff's supposed to work. Martyr, I think, is going to be very useful. Wondering about Moondragon. Be interesting to see how she plays. I do like the idea of leading blow. I think that will be another fun card. I think that card, I think, is going to be a super winner coming out of this stack of cards. That one looks powerful. And those, I think those are going to be huge also. So we will see. Think Fast is going to be nice. So 1 for a confuse, that's going to be nice in a deck when you're going to go alter ego. So I don't know. I think these are my 2 favorite cards out of this stack here. One, we're getting outside of Drax because these are cards that would go into other decks. I think Gamora and Regroup is looking really good. Really wish you could put Gamora in the Gamora deck. But, you know, if you got Nebula, you can put Nebula in the Nebula deck. And we've got these alternate timeline things, right? Where can't you just... No, okay, I guess not. That's not how the rules work. Anyway, let me know what you think. What are your favorite cards out of here? Do I have some of the other cards wrong? What do you think about getting repeats in the deck? Is that okay? Is it okay because they make sense in here? Should they do different artwork, maybe, for the different sets? That would be kind of fun. Like you could do athletic conditioning, but just have different artwork on it for each of the sets. That might be a fun way to go. Should they do that? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm looking forward to playing some Drax. We'll see how he plays out. And that's it for now. Happy Father's Day to all you other fathers out there. And thanks for watching.